Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Carmen with Elemental Designs. Let me just pull up my video here. Give me 1 segundo. I make sure my volume is off. And hopefully this video feed is working well, because my computer is working slow. Hey, Sasson. How are you? How you doing? Hey, Isabel. How are you, love? I'm gonna put this over here. Yes, we're gonna be doing some art journaling today. I hope that's the goal. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I wanna just make a kind of like an overall announcement. And yeah. So how are you? How you doing? I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to see if anybody else will come through. It's literally 7:01 now. I didn't put no memo out today. I know, terrible. I've been really busy working on this new project that I've embarked on.
A new project?
Yeah, a new project.
OMG.
He said OMG. Why does it sound funny when you say it? OMG. I just refreshed my page because my page was acting real slow and sluggish. It still kind of is. Oh, let me put in the Ethernet. I'm so used to just using it straight like that. There we go. Make sure this thing fits in here however it's supposed to go. There we go. Just in case. Can't rely on just the one. Yes. Mixed media art journaling, a little bit of announcement because they both of them kind of go hand in hand with each other today because of what it is.
What's the announcement?
I'm gonna say it in about a minute.
I can't wait. What is it?
You can't wait? Well, I guess I can go ahead and start. So, for anybody that's watching this video now or is watching this video after the fact, if you guys have noticed on my channel, I've been doing a lot of paper projects and a lot of paper related things because of the whole fascination that I have with making lap books and traveler's journals and those types of books. At the same time, I've been kind of dealing with somewhat of a dilemma because, it's kind of hard to focus on one thing when you have more than one passion. And for me, that's also mixed media. So I've been doing a little bit of thinking and also a little bit of playing around. And I kind of started last week with doing some painted papers that I did here with you guys. That was these papers right here. These are the papers that I did the other day. And I absolutely love making them. And I'm definitely going to be making some more because it gives it a nice little, a little touch when you make the papers yourself. So especially for like my books and stuff like that. And at the same time, I get to kind of bridge both worlds together. But I ran into somewhat of a, not so much of a dilemma, but I'm like, you know what happens when you don't have like the specific like stamp or this or that, or you're looking for something that you don't necessarily have, or you're trying to recreate something that is not really coming out through the right way. So I've been kind of dabbling with Photoshop, and you guys know that I think the last two books that I made, the mermaid one and the one before, and actually the one that I just did now, I actually printed a lot of beautiful papers that were created by other people in order for me to put these books together. And I wanted to make my designs a little bit more original. I wanted to make them a little bit more me. And so, because you don't always necessarily find what you're looking for. So I started kind of playing around. And what I wanted to share with you guys, what my announcement is that I'm going to, well, I've been making some digital papers. I've been playing around with making some digital papers, and I wanted to share with you guys today some of the prints that I have made. Let me just make sure that my focus is good and my lighting is good and my zoom is good. Give me 1 second. I always do this last minute. I know. Hopefully this will focus. Wow. Okay. And so just trying to put it into the right position. And so I started making some of my own papers, and my style is really, really eclectic. I like a little bit of mixed media. I like a little bit of grunge, a little bit of steampunk. I also like the shabby. Like I'm a little bit all over the place, and so I think my style kind of reflects that when it comes to my papers as well. But I think that that's also a good thing because it's a little bit different. Maybe not as unique to some, but maybe it will be unique to others. And so, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing with you what the papers that I've created. And if you check out the description area down below, you're gonna find a link because yes, you guys, I am going to be selling these papers. My goal is to open up some kind of like a little makeshift, not maybe not so much makeshift, maybe that's not the right word, but I would like to start selling digital prints, digital papers that I create based on my eclectic style, and just the things that I like that some of you guys might find interesting as well. So there's a link down below. Hey Jackie, there's gonna be a link down below. There's gonna be a link to my PayPal. Um, I'm gonna be selling these prints that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys today. I do have more coming, but these are gonna be the ones that you're gonna have the ability to choose from. So I've numbered all of my pages. So I'm gonna start with number one, which I think is the last one, and we're gonna work our way up from there. Then we're gonna choose a paper, and I'm gonna create some kind of a mixed media art journal page to show you guys more or less how I would use it, or a way that it can be used in regular mixed media, not just for like making books and your pages and stuff like that. Although you can do that as well. So the first one, nope, this is not the first one. Hold on, I gotta find page one. I got them all mixed up. I thought I had them in order, but I don't. Yeah, I numbered them in the bottom because you're gonna be able to choose if you decide to buy the pack. It's gonna be 10 pages for the digital pack that I'm gonna sell right now. I don't have a store set up yet. I'm gonna be doing that and investing into it moving forward, but this is just more or less because I'm the kind of person that I jump in. So this is just what I did. I said, you know what, I'm gonna jump in. So this is me diving. So the first one, and again, they're all a little bit different. Well, they're all different from each other because this is like a mixed style. So the first one is more like a grunge. This is page number one, and it's got hot air balloons. It's got like this embossed look on it. If you guys can see that. Um, Looking for maybe a piece of cardstock or something that will help me hold this up. Let's see. So it's not so flimsy. So it's got mixed media. I've added some kind of flight stuff here on the side. We have some numbers, some embossing, some different things happening on this paper. So for right now, because I'm starting out, and this, like I said, this is really, really fresh. I'm thinking that $5 for 10 pages. So for 10 designs, then you can go ahead and use reprint, and it's okay for you to make stuff and sell stuff with them as well. Um, so if you bought it, more or less you get to use it however you wish. Um, and hopefully moving forward, the more that I keep doing these, because I've been doing a lot of them, I have a lot of them that I've made so far. Um, Hopefully if you guys like them, I'll be able to keep moving this whole situation forward and incorporate them into my art, and also, have you guys also incorporate them as well. So this one right here, which is kind of grunge, it's kind of masculine. Um, Page number 2. Let's see. All right. So page number 2 is this one right here with like overlapping. I wanted it to look like overlapping moons. We have some starlight in the background in blue. We have some trees, like a winter scene kind of a thing. We have this beautiful blue, um, some distressing kind of going on around the edges, and hopefully. Hey Tanya, you're not. I was kind of sharing news that I'm gonna be selling digital papers. Yay! So this is page number 2, and it's like I said, it's a beautiful nighttime scene, or it can be used like a nighttime scene, like a winter scene. Give me 1 second. It's tiny, baby. That's probably for you more than it is for me. So that's page number 2. Page number 3. And like I said, this is gonna be a very eclectic one, because the more that I make them, the more that they'll fit into more themed collections. For right now, I just wanted to try a whole bunch of different stuff just to see how you guys like it. Um, you know, and to give it a try and see if this is even for me. So I wanted to dive in real small, real quick, and just check it out. So this is a Paris theme, and I call this one, I think it's Raining in Paris is what I call this page, because we have some people here in the background. Well, they're kind of like looking at the Eiffel Tower, and they have umbrellas in their hands. This one has white star patterns in the background. It's got a beautiful cluster of some flowers here in the top corner and the bottom corner as well. Um, Again, you can use this for like mixed media, your books, your journals, all of that good stuff. This one, and that's page number 3. So like if you decide that you want that you want to support what I'm doing, and you want to buy yourself a digital pack, you have to tell me which numbers you like which numbers you want, because I have 14 here, but only 10 are included in the package. Okay, I just wanted to reiterate that real quick. This one's number 4. And this one has maps. It's got flowers. It's got like this beautiful Greek thing going on, like with this Greek statue. We have some colors here. We have some blues and a little bit of green. It looks really 3D, really, really cool. And that's number 4. This one's number 5. This one has more of a vintage kind of burnt, kind of aesthetic to it. We have some plants, so it's got a little bit of botanicals in it. It's got some writing on here. It's got some burnt areas. And just think about how it would look if you distress it. If you even went over this maybe with some glue and some glitter, some fine glitter and some glue, I think that would look really, really cool and really pop it out. And that's page number 5. We got some burnt marks all around. We also have some writing here on the side and on the top. So hopefully you guys can see that. We have a troll. You got it? Thank you. Okay. This one is page number 6. And this is kind of like on a black and white kind of color scheme. But you can incorporate them in the same journal if you want it, because they do match. So some of the pages, they do kind of fall into a certain kind of theme that you can use. Some of them, they're a little bit more eclectic. So it depends on the kind of thing that you're trying to create or what you're trying to, use them for. So this one has, I left it more or less on a grayscale So it's got this beautiful flower pattern here, which I kind of distressed and burnt up. And then it's got another beautiful flower cluster here on the side. And it's just got like papers, see-through papers in the background, which you'll see once you print them out. You'll be able to definitely see that. Yes, I think so, Tanya. So that's page number 6. This one's number 7. Let me just, I can't tell if you guys are seeing it in HD or not because my computer is acting crazy. There we go. Thanks, love. So this is another one again on the grayscale. And this one has a lot of things going on. It's got like, it looks like a whole bunch of different things were layered on top of each other and kind of photocopied. That's the impression that it has. You see a lot of different things happening in the background here once you print them. Lots of texture, lots of detail. That's page number 7. This one's number 8. This one has really pretty blues in it. Again, some of the statues here on the side, and then here on the bottom as well. This one has bubbles and font and script writing. It's got flowers. It's got a lot of different things happening. There's a lot of dimension on this page right here. But I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And that's page number 8. And then I'm going to choose one of these pages and work with it. So hopefully I'll go through this rather quickly. This is page number 9. And again, this one is more, a little bit more on the brighter side. Again, we have a lot of different things happening here. We have some fonts, we have some scripts, we have some vines kind of coming up. We have some flowers that are kind of fading in and out of the page. This one has more like a pink lemonade type of a situation going on. That's as best as I can describe it by looking at it in my face. And hopefully you guys can see that well. And that's page number 9. Page number 10. This one's got a little bit more of a vintagey feel to it. I did decide to leave some of the pages kind of lighter in areas because I figured if you're using the stress stains, if you're using inks, if you're using other things, you know, you might want some of that space to be a little bit on the clearer side so that it can show the true color of what you're putting down. Thanks, Isabel. Thanks, Tanya. So this one I made it really vintagey. I added some really pretty designs right here. We have a little bit of botanicals happening in the background, a little bit of font, not too much. And then we have this beautiful peacock kind of just standing there in the background of it all, or in the foreground of it all. Hmm? He says a pájaro. This one is number 10, right? So this one's number 11. You guys know I tend to go towards vintage, more vintagey things for some reason. I just love like the neutral colors of the browns and the greens and the blues and stuff like that. Yes, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So this one again, more on the botanical feel. So you guys can kind of get a sense, and some of these you can definitely use up in the same kind of book, be it your junk journals, your regular journals, whatever the case may be it your mixed media, or even your handmade journals and albums and stuff. And more or less, this is what you're going to be able to print. You're going to be able to print a full 8.5 by 11. Mine's is just the settings that I have on mine takes a little bit off the bottom, but yours, you know, you'll set it up the way that you want it. And I think even on some printers, you can actually adjust the tone a little bit. So it could be more Sophia, more grayscale, more this, more that. So you might be able to play with the color a little bit. You know, that's completely up to you. But this one has some script. This has got a nice little ruler. It's kind of eclectic. It's almost like what's on a teacher's desk, a really old teacher's desk, or a really old desk of a teacher. So we have some burnt marks. We have some flowers. We have like pins ephemera on here. Again, everything here has been digitally mastered and created by yours truly. That's page 11. This one's number 12. And this one has like paint peeling in the background, like in different areas. We have this beautiful font that I chose to put on here in white, kind of overlapping where the trees are as well. It kind of looks like a sunset, but not really a sunset on a foggy day. But it has really, really pretty color, and it has like a gradient, I think is what you call it, kind of like when the colors go from light to dark. That's kind of what you have going on this paper here. And this is number 13. This is the one that you guys saw at the beginning. Is this Victorian lady here. I've gone ahead and added some different kind of mixed media type markings with like the honeycomb, some little dashes here and there. We have some fonts happening. We have some like scrolls or like antique scrolls type things. We have bubbles. We have a little bit of everything kind of happening. We have paint dripping over here. So we have a few different elements kind of happening here on this paper. And this is number 13. And then this is my last one. This is number 14. And I don't know how much you can see it in the video itself, but there's actually the Eiffel Towers right here, right in the background. So you can kind of see it as like looking at it through a foggy, like when it's really, really foggy. But you could definitely kind of see the whole imprint of where the Eiffel Tower is on this one. This one also has prints all the way around, and I've added butterflies in different sizes. I've also have these huge flowers kind of coming in a very vintagey kind of feel. Again, darker on one end than it is on the other, just in case you wanted to add maybe your own ink or your own distress or whatever the case may be. Hello, Teresa. Hey, Monica. Which one you like, Jackie? So these are kind of like, this is just me scratching the surface. Like this is just me starting. And more or less, I figured, you know what? I'm gonna be using these in some of my projects. But if you guys wanted to, try them out, that would be super awesome. So I left my link down below. Again, you have the choice of 10 of these exclusives because they are exclusive. They haven't been. I just literally made them not so long ago. Within the last couple hours, I made my first one, my last one, not my first one, my last one. So we have a little bit of everything. We're definitely gonna have more coming out soon. So again, these are digital prints. You get 10 sheets for $5. I think that's not a bad deal considering how much time and effort I put into them. I'm definitely gonna have more, and hopefully as I move forward, because this is all brand new to me. Hopefully as I move forward, I'll be able to have more concentrated collections, more themed out collections that they're, this or that, so on and so forth. So without further ado, we're gonna get this mixed media show on the road. Like I said, I left my PayPal link below. If you're interested in it, all you have to do is, because I do not have a shop set up yet for this, for these types of things. That's something that I'm gonna be working on moving forward. All you have to do is click the link below. The collection is $5. Tell me the numbers that you want. Again, 1 through 10. I'll go through them real quickly again. I won't discuss what they are, just show you what they are. That's number 1. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So all you gotta do is tell me the numbers that you want in the memo area where you pay out on PayPal. You can let me know which numbers you want from the 14, choose 10, and I'll email you the file. You have to do it in the memo area, Jackie, and you need 10 numbers. No half packages. You gotta buy the whole thing. Oh, you only wrote them so you remember? Okay. So without further ado, we're gonna get this show on the road, and we're gonna do some art journaling with my papers, my very own papers. Oh my God, you guys! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Yes, mixed media, of course. So I want to choose one of these papers. or maybe a few of these papers, I don't know yet, to work with today. And if you guys missed Son and Crab's live yesterday, the paper that he used as well, that's also part of the digital collection. I didn't bring it out here today because you guys saw it yesterday. But if you didn't see it, then go make sure you check out Son and Crab's channel. It'll be the last video that he just put up for his live stream. And I'm gonna try to make, masculine and feminine and, grungy and a little bit of all different styles, because I like all different styles. So why not? Thank you, love. So let's see where we go with this. Definitely like that there. And this way I get to do both. Yes. Yes, Tanya, you didn't miss it. No. You was there. Let's see. And what's awesome with the digital stuff is that you can actually keep printing them over and over again. So that kind of, definitely gives you your bang for your buck. With whatever I end up making off of these, I'll end up starting up, the store and stuff. I was thinking about like going through Etsy and stuff like that, but I want to create its own place. I don't want to have to share the platform. So if you come to my channel, you know who I am, then the link will be somewhere in the description. Once I get it started, you can just go straight through there and use it. If you tell your friends, you can just go straight through there. That way it's not through 100 different places. You're not going through 100 different things like with Etsy. Because I heard a lot of mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it just yet. All right, so I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start up with those, and we're gonna see where we're gonna go. I'm definitely gonna be ripping this paper apart. So let's get this show. Let's get this crack-a-lackin'. I'm gonna pull out my gesso. No, you print them. They're digital prints. I send you the pictures, I send you the files, and you print them yourself at your convenience. So you can print them out whole sheets, you can print them out half sheets, you can print them out however, depending on if you have like different programs and stuff like that. You could do different things to, print them out in different sizes and stuff. But no, these are digital prints for you to download. So you buy the file from me, the creator, and you use them. I don't know how to go about it. Can you tell I'm such a novice? You guys, I don't know. Guys, I'm much more better at showing you than telling you, so you know how that works. I'm terrible at all that. I really, really am. So I'm gonna adjust on my page just because it's just a habit of mine. Yes, it is. They don't go to the library no more. They have phones now. Everything is Googled. And if they want to read a book, they read a digital book. Everything is digital. That's right. So you see library card, I see perfectly good spatula. It's a nice, smooth job. Yeah. This is le gesso. If I do that, that doesn't become cost efficient. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to become DCWV at this point in time. So the easiest thing is for you to print them yourself. Well, for right now, since I don't have a link to them, I'm just gonna send you the file. Like I'm gonna send you the 10 pictures that you choose. Hopefully, right? One can only hope and wish and dream that you get to a point where you are like DCWV and my papers are someday in one of them stores. DCWV is one of those paper packs. We have like recollections DCWV. You've used them, so you've heard of it. So silly. All right, so let's get some stenciling going on. Let's pull out some stencils. Let's get some stencils, and let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. I'll be back with making more of my painty papers within the next couple days. I officially finished putting everything in packages and boxes, and everything is packaged and ready for shipping. So everything will be shipped out on Monday. No ifs, ands, or buts, you guys. So if anybody's been waiting for anything from me, it's going out on Monday. I do apologize for the delay between schedules and craziness and just life. Um, I did get a little bit backed up, but I have everything ready to go. I do have everything ready to go. I'm using, and that's another thing. I'm using my printer, which is like an older printer, like it's really old. The thing's like over 15 years old. No joking, you guys. It is, but I love that thing, and it's still kicking, so I'm gonna still keep using it. Okay. I'm the type of person that will drive the car until the doors and the windshield and everything fall off. When it no longer can move forward is when I won't drive. As long as I can as long as I can have somebody push that car and it'll move, I'm gonna be in it. So it's like that with the printer. It's like that with the printer. I'm looking, you guys. I'm trying to see what I want to do with this page at this point in time. Um, trying to see what jumps out at me. Hey, Karina. Yeah, so my printer is, woo, it is old as old can be. But it's still doing the job. So I'm gonna still keep messing with it. And that's why I don't really offer the that's really why I don't offer the printing. Plus ink is ridiculous, you guys. Ink is crazy, crazy expensive. So it's best if you just print out what you're going to use when you're going to use it. And then it'll be super affordable for you. And sometimes you don't have to print out all the pages. You just need to print out maybe one or two or three, depending on what your project is. And some people have like super affordable printers that their ink is like ridiculously low. Mm. All my stencils are dirty. All right, let's start with this and see where I go from there. Let's start with that and see where I go from there. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, guys. As usual, everything is kind of I think this is yours. I think. I don't know. He said what else? That's it. Ain't nothing else. That's cheap. That's cheap. Who's paying attention, Teresa? That's not bad. Here you pay a quarter. Here you pay a quarter for your printing needs per sheet. No, not $1, a quarter in the library. I'm just gonna start adding patterns here and there. And we'll see how it all kind of folds together. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, that's not bad. 10 cents is not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't think. I don't think it's that bad. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of fonts in there. And maybe some arrows that I normally wouldn't use. And that's how I'm going about it with these papers. Like I'm kind of implementing things that normally you wouldn't put together. You normally wouldn't put them together, and that's kind of how I'm going about it. And the first two sheets are pretty. That's not bad. That's not bad, girl. That's not bad. So pretty much with whatever the cost of the buying the digital and what 10 cents a sheet, and there's 10 sheets, so with $1 more, you print them all. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. So I'm just stenciling in my dauber thingy, my blending tool. Ah, hey, small town perks, you know, small town perks. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with small town perks. Making sure there's writing to beat. That ink pad is almost dry. Let's go ahead and pull out some steps. Can't forget all reliable. Gotta have all reliable. So just kind of going around it, different little areas. And remember, I don't care if my stuff comes out a little crooked. That doesn't really bother me too much, to be honest with you guys. So I got some of that going on in there. Let's get some of this paper going on in here. Let's see. I also gonna get a little bit of this paper here as well. Some torn paper. Hmm? Poor book what? Oh, it's okay. Actually, I have a little envelope here. I think I'm gonna incorporate that little envelope in here somewhere. Um, just cut this if I can. I am not the straightest person in the world for these things. So this is gonna be our journal page with a pocket. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue this paper on here as best as I can. Yeah, Tanya, be safe. They really are weird to use. Jackie, they really are. They're really, really weird to use. I ain't gonna lie. Because you have to just like put them in certain little places. They have like the teeth have to fall in alignment with certain things. It's just a little bit annoying. I ain't gonna. It's a little bit annoying. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of crinkle this up a little bit. Everybody leaving. I have to reset it.